There's the repaired Miss Budweiser as we're set to go for Heat 1A on the Ohio River in Madison, Indiana. Dick Crippen is with the driver, Tommy DeHeath. Dick?
Tom, last week when we talked at a dinner that was held in Evansville, you weren't exactly sure whether you were going to be here this week or not.
No, that's right. I had a lot of soul searching to do, but I decided that I made a commitment to the team, and actually it was a conversation I had with one of the crew members that really kind of jarred me a little bit, and I figured if he can stick it out, so can I. So I'm back, and I'm going to try and do the Miss Budweiser justice.
Getting back into the cockpit, what was that like?
Well, it's kind of like a guy getting thrown off a bucking Bronco. The first thing you want to do is get right back on another one, and there's nothing like getting back into Miss Budweiser and trying again. She was really pretty good to me. I didn't get a scratch or a bruise or a bump, and I felt great the next morning, and I'm looking forward to, getting back in her and running again.
It takes a special breed of man to get into an unlimited hydroplane at these top speeds. One of the other boats damaged the last race was this one, Circus, and it's back in action. Now let's check the starting lineup.
And there you see a smiling Bernie Little, who's happy because his boat, Miss Budweiser, is back in action. The hometown entry, Ron SNYDER driving the HOLSET, Miss Madison. Mr. Pringles hot in the National High Points chase with Scott Pierce, the driver. Competition specialties coming on strong with that turbine. Larry LAUTERBACH, the driver, and Miss Circus, John PREVOST.
The pink boat, the Circus, going on the course. Prior to the start of today's race, Dick Crippen talked to the driver, John PREVOST.
Last week, you were not running with an air scoop on the engine. I noticed this week there's no air scoop on it.
Yeah, as you know, I got involved in a little tangle with Mike Hansen, and he ran over the back of us, and the air scoop went away, but we're getting one made, and we didn't have time to put it on. We don't know the effect it'll have. We don't think it'll be that much of an effect, but we have to race it and see.
We are about 15 seconds to the start of the race as they come onto the Ohio River Bridge. On the inside, it's the Madison, Indiana. Dick, pick up the rest of the field.
Miss Madison in lane number 1, Circus. Lane number 2, competition specialty, Larry LAUTERBACH. Lane 3, Mr. Pringles. In lane 4, and on the outside, Tommy DeHeath in the Miss Budweiser. There is the start. They're underway. The hometown boat, Ronnie SNYDER driving the HOLSET, Miss Madison in the lead, but not for long. Look at the competition as he comes around turn number 1.
It's the competition specialties in lane 3 and out of lane 2, emerging off of corner number 2. Coming off the back chute is Circus with John PREVOST, and he gets the lead. But in the rooster tail is Larry LAUTERBACH in the competition specialties. Also up in there is Mr. Pringles.
Keep an eye on the pink boat out in the lead. Johnny PREVOST of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. There you can see a little battle shaping up right behind him in the rooster tail. Again, Mr. Pringles is hot on his tail along with competition specialties. Here comes competition specialties on the outside. Look at Larry LAUTERBACH as they drive hard into corner number 3.
And there's a third boat in there as Mr. Pringles, driven by Scott Pierce, is off the hip of the competition specialties. This is going to be drag racing at its best, Dick, because under this format, they only go 3 laps, and it constitutes a section of a heat.
And all of the drivers right now paying attention to how their engines are responding. The power plants have got to respond quickly. Circus drew them off as they came down out of corner number 4, heading now to corner number 1. Circus, Johnny PREVOST is the lead. There you see Tommy DeHeath in the Miss Budweiser playing catch-up.
He's in 4th place right now, did not get a good start, is going to feel the boat. Here's your 5th place boat, HOLSET, Miss Madison, coming around the complete lap number 1.
Still in the lead, though, it is Circus. Look at the ride of Miss Madison. And look at the ride here of these 3 boats as they battle for first place. Circus on the inside. There goes competition specialties. It is Mr. Pringles riding just about 2 boat lengths behind him in the rooster tail. Now they hit into the turn. Larry LAUTERBACH powering on, and there's Pringles on the outside.
130.4 lap 1, 131.3 lap 2, and here comes the run for the checker flag on the last lap as they come down towards you underneath the bridge, Dick Crippen.
It is Larry LAUTERBACH on the inside, Scott Pearson, Mr. Pringles neck and neck, a drag race, and it will be. Larry LAUTERBACH takes the win by just barely a nose. Winner of heat number 1A, a great drive for these 2 drivers. Larry LAUTERBACH taking first, Mr. Pringles with Scott Pierce aboard taking second. There you see their points. Circus third, Miss Budweiser 4th, and the hometown HOLSET Miss Madison with 127 points in 5th.
What a race, only 1/10 of a mile difference.
Well, I tell you, Scott and I ran neck to neck the whole heat, Jimmy. Fantastic race.
You have confidence in him to run that close?
Yeah, no problem with Scotty. I've never had any problem with Scotty in the past. No reason to believe I would now. But Steve Woomer, your boat's running good. Jim Lucero, the gang. What a terrific job these guys have done.
Well, Scott, have you had a chance to catch your breath on this yet?
Well, not quite. It was a heck of a heat, you know. Had 3 of us in there going, and then Larry and I ended up finishing up, and I understand ran like a 129 average, which in competition in this river is brutally fast. I just wish I could have got him at the end, but it's a heck of a driver, and the Pringles boat has made a lot of progress. The boat's running better right now than it's ever run, so there's a lot left. We just got to find a way to get it.
Who's this little one here?
This is Jamie, my daughter. She's the light of my life, and if I keep doing well, I can buy her lots of nice toys.
Jamie, who do you root for?
More action from the HFC American Hydroplane Series, the Budweiser Indiana Governor's Cup in Madison, Indiana. After this timeout.